and welcome back to more House of the Dragon. Now, I have my notes. I couldn't remember the names of anyone.
Oh, you can.
Nah,
just blonde chick. Alicent. Remember Alicent?
Viserys was one I did remember. Viserys?
Viserys?
The king?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that one.
And
Damon.
Damon, yeah.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
And what's the princess called? Don't steal my...
Rohingya.
Okay, so I have it written down. These are the notes I took from the last episode. Damon, Matt, Viserys, King, banished brother, got that, hot wife, by the way, and the princess Rhaenyra. That's how you spell it.
Rhaenyra.
And it was 172 years before Daenerys was born.
Yeah, you said it was 127.
Well, listen, sometimes I mix up things.
It's funny, like...
I know I am.
A lot of the comments we get on this channel are like, oh my god, Suzy can't remember anything.
Someone told me to get checked out for... I don't remember.
It's like, how do you put up with her? And I'm like...
Well, they said...
Like, yeah. I'm like, you don't realise, like...
That's horrible.
I think people forget or don't know just how many drugs you're on for, like, medical issues.
Oh, it all comes out now. Jesus. Okay.
Well, yeah, because your memory, like... is a lot worse now than it was before you were on all these drugs.
Yeah, so basically I've got chronic pain with my face and I struggle to talk. Whether you believe that or not, it's a thing. And I take 10 tablets a day, 3 different types of drug. I can't even sleep for less than 11 hours a day. Like, I just don't exist at regular person time. It's
funny, I don't think, like, people don't realise it. I don't even know if we've talked about it on this channel.
No.
But yeah, like, one of the main side effects is memory loss.
Yeah, so I'll be playing, like, GTA or something, and a mission will tell me what to do. And, I'll be talking over it like I do. But then I'll be like, why am I here? What's the whole point? Wait, I need a motorbike? When did it tell me that? And then I'll go back through the synopsis of the cutscene and it's like, you need to get a motorbike. And I'm like, ha, right, yeah, you know. And I read it, but I didn't take it in whatsoever.
Anyway, so if you're wondering how most people's names get forgotten, I mean, to be honest with you, when it's Game of Thrones and it's like the daft names, these daft names.
I mean, Damon's pretty easy. And
Damon's alright, yeah.
Viserys
is alright.
Yeah. But as for the lead girl, Blondie will do.
I think a lot of the time, like, they'll say someone's name and then you won't really hear it again for, like, the entire episode. So you're like, ah.
See, I think that's why, and we don't do it, but, like, if you were to watch with subtitles, and the subtitles that have, like, their name, and then what they say, like, that is so good for me when I watch anime. However, I still can't pronounce it, and I still get screamed at.
I think when you read a book, obviously, because it's like... Wee Davy said after
it's
like everything.
Always Wee Davy.
Wee Davy's not even been on this channel. Maybe once or twice, but he's not.
I think he has been on the channel.
Wee Davy is the name that I lovingly give the really whingy commenters.
The rude ones too.
Yeah, that's Wee Davy. I had a thing about Wee Davy on this, and I can't even remember what it was that they were saying. Oh, that was it. Wee Davy was in the comment section, and he was like, why are you watching House of the Dragon when you hate the Targaryens? It's a show entirely about the Targaryens.
Oh yeah, that was on a Game of Thrones video. No,
it was on episode 1. And I was I looked at it and I was like, first off, very presumptuous of you to think that I hate any fictional character. Like, that's a lot of effort, mate. But also, like, I don't even dislike the Targaryens.
I mean, I'm surprised that I didn't get that comment because I'm very much a Daenerys hater.
Oh, maybe it was about you.
Maybe it was about me.
I don't know.
Every horrible comment that we get on this channel tends to revolve around me, and I just take it, to be honest with you.
Oh, someone called me a fat balding man once.
That was really mean of them.
I was like, wow, you've got eyes.
Oh, another thing I really want to quickly say, at the start of every episode, we tell you can go to the website to watch it unedited. This looks painful, it's not. And also, you can watch it, my earring was like this, like contorted. And you can watch it on the Patreon link in the description. It comes with the episode, basically. We had a lot of comments that were like asking around other people. I thought I made this clear, unedited.
Yeah.
I just assumed that was quite clear.
Yeah, it's not a watch along. Well, I mean, it is a watch along.
I mean, you're watching it along with us. But the show is there. So to any, because we got a lot of people, thank you so much, who came over to the website from the last episode. But there was a lot of people that were like, oh, thank God, like, I've paid for this and the episode is there. So the episode is there, just so you guys know. It's not like I have to sync up. Because we had people that were like, oh my God, like, I'm refunding. And I'm like, what do you mean? If you clicked play,
so I'm starting refunding. It's like, well, you obviously
you didn't.
You never paid
yeah, it's like, at the end of the day, like, if you hit play, you'd know.
That's like, you got a comment a few weeks back of someone that's like, I'm unsubbing because you're watching this anime in dub. I'm like, but you never subbed in the first. You should never watch a subbed anime.
And they were on like episode 50 or something. I was like, that's so random.
It was like, I had someone. I think it was a Harry Potter movie or something, or Game of Thrones, where they were like, no, it was Harry Potter, and they were like, I was really enjoying watching these.
And
this was like a 50-minute timestamp. I was really enjoying watching these until you made a joke about the Catholic Church, and I was like, what?
Yeah, things don't tend to get taken seriously, except animals. I love my dog. Okay, and he's never here. He's ill again, so please can we get some love for Finny? He'll be fine.
You see, he's ill. He's just an arsehole who's not eating his breakfast.
He just doesn't want to eat his breakfast lately.
Oh,
he's got like a certain routine that if you mess with it, he's like, I'm not eating that. And then his
he's
stomach
a grumpy
goes.
Old man.
Yeah, like he's 10 and a half. His stomach goes all day and he'll just be like, I'm starving, but I must persist.
It's a hunger strike.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you messed up my routine, I'm going on hunger strike.
Oh yeah, anyway, House of the Dragon. Yeah. The first episode was awesome, by the way, but this intro is already long enough. So yeah, if you want to watch it unedited, website, Patreon, and I hope the intro song plays the Game of Thrones music.
I just want an intro. I just want an actual sequence.
Well,
give me an
intro
sequence.
It.
I need to see it!
Let's find out.
There's only one way to find out, that's by watching the next episode. I used to be my intro. Do what Casey Neistat.
I never thought we'd hear it ever again. Oh man, I'm so happy.
You can just play the song if you want that.
I know, but it's not the same. And they played this at our wedding, and that was so cool. Oh, here you go.
I don't think that's how that blood would flow.
Oh, you have to ruin everything. You kept saying as well, you were like, no one said anything to us. They're like, oh, if you watch House of the Dragon, don't worry, you'll get the intro. No one said anything, no one spoiled. Love you guys. I could cry. As if there was any better music that they could have picked
for
the intro. Like, it doesn't exist.
Blood definitely doesn't flow like that. I was going up a wall.
I'm letting you do most of the talking today because I definitely took point last episode. He's getting used to his braces and he was feeling a bit like...
I'm still in a grump about it.
He's still self-conscious.
I still sound like an idiot.
So I was the one that was talking. I sound like an idiot too.
Yeah, that's just because you're speaking though.
I get bullied a lot. So any of this meaning anything?
No, it's just blood. Lots of blood.
Lots of blood. I mean, let's be real here. The Targaryens didn't have... Targaryen. Damn.
They're Targaryens.
They didn't exactly have a good reputation in Game of Thrones. So the blood probably symbolizes the fact that they all die.
I mean, they do all die.
And that Daenerys is... Sorry. What was that meme about the crab?
I was literally just about to say it. You had to go and spoil it by saying it was a meme.
Oh. Oh yeah, he's alive.
What I was going to say is... You know, if you hold a crab up to your ear, you can hear what it sounds like to get attacked by a crab. You're going to bin, I'm sick of you.
He passed in peace, I hope.
Yes, Your Grace. He was found to have passed gently in his sleep.
Not eaten by crabs.
Your Grace, my lords, Kingsguard must soon be restored to its full complement of 7. With the help of the Hand, I've invited a number of fine candidates to court. All have passed fair trials.
Well, who gonna be?
I knew instantly that the Scottish guy was talking. I was like, Your Grace. There's just a certain tone.
The Stepstones have now grown into a conflagration, yet you sit here and dither about court business.
If you've something to discuss...
He's an old man. Do you want him to go to war?
What is to be done about my ships?
Guy's a bit of a jobby, isn't he?
I don't want compensation.
Don't they look like eggs on the table? You know, the balls?
In all of its history, my lord, the Seven Kingdoms have never entered open war with the free cities. Were that to happen, the losses would be incalculable.
He's got that look on his face.
Think he dyes his hair to be more like a Targaryen?
We had this conversation, didn't we? That he's trying to fit in with him.
Daemon has squatted there for over half a year, without even a protest from the crown.
I'll caution you, Lord Corlys. A seat at the king's table does not make you his equal.
Have we just had a time jump as well? That
No, I don't think so.
We said he squatted there for 6 months or something.
The Stepstones will be settled. In time.
You have dragon riders, father.
I'll just send the bloody dragons in. Do you think that she's the cupbearer so that she can learn?
Oh, maybe. Well, she's got to learn now, doesn't she?
It isn't that simple. Rhaenyra.
It would be a show of force.
Rhaenyra, there you go.
At least the princess has a plan.
Don't be on her side just now, because she's not the one in power.
There's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
Why don't you take the princess to see about the new King's Guard posting, Lord Commander?
A fine idea, Your Grace.
She's not quite
This knight will protect
there.
you as well.
Let's put it that
You
way.
should choose.
That's not very nice, though. Disbanding her like that, or whatever the word is.
Dismissing her.
Dismissing her, that's the one. Although, technically, she's doing that whole, like, daughter-dad thing, where it's like, you shouldn't really say anything just now, the big people are talking. But if it was me, I'd do the same.
That's because you're a loudmouth.
I'll get bullied.
Son of Sir Royce Caran, Sir Desmond has proved strong and steady in both the tourney lists and without.
It's going to be Chadley.
I was going to say, it's 100% Chadley.
Sir Desmond recently brought a would-be poacher to justice.
Yeah, well done, Sir Desmond.
That's not Chadley.
No. It is Cole. Someone Cole.
You might
was
thank
Chadley.
him for his leal service, princess.
She is learning.
To the crown.
Yeah, she is learning. He's telling her what to do.
Well, she might have known what to
Well,
do.
she didn't. She wasn't saying nothing. She just standing there quite awkwardly.
She doesn't like her, does she? Because she's like, I should be queen.
I wonder if she feels betrayed that she was supposed to be queen but wasn't because, queen.
Yeah, women.
And now she's going to be queen.
Sir Ryman was knighted at 8 and 10.
Do any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers?
Oofed.
Don't look down on her, though, because she's going to be the one in future.
Oh!
Chadley!
Son of the steward of the Lord of Blackhaven.
Be welcome, Sir Criston.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
You saw combat in the Stormlands.
He's a pretty man.
I fought for a year as a foot soldier against the Dornish incursions. Sir Arlen Dondarrion knighted me after we raised 2 of the watchtowers along the Burnway.
You only think he's hot because he looks like a young Jon Snow.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
He does not look like young Jon Snow.
Choose Sir Criston.
Jon Snow.
Let's not be too hasty, princess.
Well, she's picked him.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat.
She's got a point.
Should he not?
Of course, princess.
It's her dad at the end of the day, so she has his best interest at heart.
It's her dad, and he sells Avon.
Those poor guys, though, they're probably not used to having to deal with a young girl telling them what to do.
This was the Anogrion. But the blood mages worked their craft.
She don't remind you of Marjorie.
I was actually going to say Catelyn.
Over 1,000 dragons, a navy large enough to span the seas of the world. The glory of old Valyria will never be seen again.
Isn't it mental that the Targaryens have, what is it, 10 plus dragons just now? And they still wipe themselves out.
Yeah, but they over the years they end up with like the dragons no bigger than the size of a cat. Remember that was a big thing.
Well, maybe they should have stopped breeding them with smaller animals.
Stop letting them f the cats!
I wish she would approach me.
What if you went to her?
There are times when I would rather face the Black Dread himself than mine own daughter of 15.
I think that's the same for most dads.
You do have such an easy way about you, Your Grace.
Oh, I feel so bad for her that she's like trying her hardest to, you know, hello, I be the next queen. Me.
I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
Oh man, how awkward. I mean, you're talking about the girl that you clearly have a thing for anyways, but you're trying to then get in his pants, which is your friend's da. So it's a bit much.
Listen, if porn's taught me anything, that happens all the time.
I'm checking your search history.
He chose you for his heir.
He didn't choose me, he spurned Damon.
Oh. I mean, that is one way to look at it.
That is kind of true, though. You know, well, there was no one else, so we'll go with the girl then, I suppose.
I don't want my brother having it.
And she didn't want that responsibility anyway. Because she wanted it to be a boy born.
She wanted it to be a boy born for her dad.
And for herself, I do think.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, she said she kind of likes to be left alone doing her own thing, really.
Eating cake.
She got some cake right there.
I miss a way to be with my mother. Here in the quiet of the Scepter.
I think if I had a place like that, I'd never leave it. I'd just be there as often as I could be.
I thought you might try. If not for me, then perhaps for them.
Everything in the world just now. It just feels a lot less complicated than Game of Thrones.
Well, it is a lot less complicated.
Yeah.
Because no one's trying to like take over the throne. There's not different families all fighting. It's just this one family just now.
I don't think she wants to really deal with what's happened just yet. It's a little bit too much for any kid to take.
Yeah.
Like, hi, you're my heir. Your brother's gone. And so's your mum and your kid. Well, kid brother.
Mine own father does not know the language of girls either. When I wish to talk with him, I know that I must make the effort.
She's a good friend. Apart from the whole, like, try to bone your dad.
It's not her fault, though. You know, she doesn't want to do it. That's going to make it so complicated in future. Ugh.
I wish to apologise for the tenor at the small council today, Your Grace.
You were just
it was not my intent to make offence.
Because the pirates took out one of your ships.
And now a foreign power has established a colony in our most critical shipping lane.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of my reign, Corlys.
It is an honest one, cousin.
Ooh, ouch.
Take it seriously.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose?
Is it just me, or is he very Ned about a lot of things? Did I say that in the last episode?
I think so, yeah.
He's kind of not blasé, but...
I haven't given marriage much thought. It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
I told you we did have a time jump.
To strengthen your line and produce more heirs, you could not ask for a stronger match than Lena.
What about Alison? She's putting in the work.
Which one's Lena?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah, I need to write her name down. I don't know who she is. I says to you, his brother had been laying low for that 6 months.
I didn't know if they meant it was a 6 month
yeah.
before he came to the capital.
We used to have a regular sized table. In these shows, you never know.
I loved your mother. Very much.
As did I.
Not anymore.
Got a new girl. He's loyal because he's not even considered anyone else.
That noise that they just, like, dubbed in there was horrific.
Today at small council...
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
you will learn.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Oh, you guys, the communication is shocking. What are those?
Maggots.
Ew. Do they eat them?
Oh.
Nice.
Well, that was the finger that got cut.
On the throne.
The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully stop the advance of the rot.
Someone should be cleaning that iron throne.
That disinfectant? Dettol?
To combine the strength of our houses and demonstrate my reign's strongest days are ahead, not behind.
Lord Corlys has overreached, Your Grace. Such matters must be discussed with a small council.
The matters of who he marries should be But where?
I mean, I think it is important, though. It doesn't have to be for love.
Uniting the two great Valyrian houses would certainly signal unity throughout the realm and beyond.
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
Yeah, but then you would need to have a child with her that was then the heir.
What does it matter, Your Grace? Her mother has passed. Her father must propagate the royal line.
I hate that. Obviously, for us, it's about love and la la la. I understand. It's just when you hear it, it's kind of gross.
The pain of her passing still haunts me. And to be compelled to replace her for duty's sake. You are the king, but I do not envy you.
Well, you already got married for love once. It's fine. What?
Bang!
What?
I'll be saying that. I'm your queen forever. Who's Layla? Is it this tiny child?
The tiny child, yes. Oh, she looks like she's got a judiciary wig on. Her hair's so like... Pfft.
Do you know where Vhagar is now?
The Dragon Keepers believe she made home somewhere on the coast of the Narrow Sea.
The workers at Spice Town report hearing her song at times. They say it's a sad thing.
It's really strange. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm watching this scene just now going, I hope that's not her, to be honest.
Oh no, you know what it is.
She's like 10.
I would give you many children of
it's weird!
so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you to say?
I was gonna say, yeah, because no 10-year-old thought that one.
No.
What did your mother tell you?
It's disgusting and you're an old
I wouldn't
perv.
have to bed you until I turn 14.
Your daughter's gonna be older than your new wife. This is Miley Cyrus all over again. Your worlds are kind of weird. I think I'd rather my dad die than watch him marry a 10-year-old.
It bothers you, does it not?
A little bit, yes.
It's like watching an episode of Crusader Kings.
I asked whether this bothers you.
Lena is your daughter, Princess. Does it bother you?
Of course it does.
Well then, we both answered the question.
Yep. There's a Pope shit in the woods.
His new wife will produce new heirs, and chances are better than not that one of those will be male. And when that boy comes of age and your father has passed, the men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Oh, I get it. Your salt is tasty, honey. You're just jelly that you weren't picked.
When I'm queen, I will create a new order.
Oh, I wish that could be Rhaenyra. But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
That's because it was you, and you seem kind of toxic.
Also, they had a choice. Don't give them a choice.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Well, I mean, they can get used to it.
What if the woman put the city to the torch?
Have you met Cersei? Okay, if you do some time traveling.
Have you met Cersei? No.
I'm just saying.
She dead? She dead? Well, I mean, before
she
we're
dead,
born, are we dead?
Seems the realm wants for a new queen.
The realm doesn't want a new queen.
Good and kind queen will give comfort to your subjects.
These other houses just want... What?
Has he not twigged that it's kind of weird that this girl's just hanging about me all the time? Men are stupid.
Lord Corlys Balarion has offered the hand of his daughter, the Lady Lena.
That's the same outfit she was wearing the other time.
I must admit, I don't know Lena very well.
I'm sure that she is good and kind, and that she will enjoy your company.
She's only 12, she doesn't have time to become good or kind.
Stop biting your nails, stop picking at them.
I brought you something.
I got you a tiny pirate's chest.
Arr, my matey. See the way he was looking at her just then though? He was trying to see what her reaction to that news would be. I think he likes her.
Oh God.
You spend enough time with someone, you eventually develop feelings.
Oh, she got him a new pony.
This is a very kind gesture, Alicent. Very kind.
It's like we were getting somewhere. Who the hell?
Cockblock.
The hand, Your Grace.
Duh.
I think it best you hear it directly.
Very well.
Mate, I was just chatting up your daughter. Can you, like, give me 5?
Your daughter is doing some excellent work here. Why'd you intrude?
I think there might be a reason.
Crabs, isn't it?
Oh!
Yo! Who takes a dragon egg? Damon.
The prince left a missive, which I believe might explain.
But he already left on a dragon 6 months ago. Why does he want another one?
Her Grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle, in the custom of House Targaryen.
Oh, Damon, you've kind of gone off on this one.
Wedding, Your Grace. It is in 2 days' time.
What?
Who is Lady Missaria?
We believe...
Daemon's whore. This is nothing less than sedition.
I strongly agree, sire.
My brother wishes to provoke me.
Well, yeah, he does, yeah.
What would you have me do? Send him to the wall? Perhaps I could put his head on a spike.
Daemon has seized Dragonstone, has surrounded himself with an army of gold cloaks, and has now stolen a dangerous weapon.
Oh, there was no subtitles for that.
Which egg did he take? Oh, Jesus!
Assemble a detachment, Otto.
It was the dragon egg for the now deceased baby, because subtitles will be very small there.
Ah, yeah.
It's too dangerous. Daemon is without limit. Let me go to Dragonstone.
Okay, that's interesting. I want to see these dragon eggs, because I'm over here like, well, how do they know whose egg is, like, do they look like Spyro's egg? Do they have, like, a different egg? Like,
what do you mean? You seen,
are they like an Easter egg?
You seen Daenerys' eggs?
I don't remember, it was so long ago. That's coming on 3 years now.
Why do you destroy yourself?
Because you're forcing me to try and sleep with the person I like's dad.
If you wish it.
She doesn't like you. Like,
I've assembled 20 of your best household guards, my Lord Hand. Sahara will also join us.
Chadley's been busy, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's been busy. I was gonna say, if anything happens to him now, I think she'd be happy. And do you think, though, she'd lay off the dad?
Probably.
I hope so. I hope that she's not actually connected herself.
Yeah, like, She does seem, just that thing there, she's like, oh, if you wish it. She does seem to be like, my entire life is just being told what to do.
Yeah, she's hateful. Don't blame her.
I think hateful's a weird one to describe.
Isn't this where Daenerys was in season 8? Look at me remembering. Yeah.
This is where Daenerys was born.
Oh. They're kind of silly. It seems like they've had no eyes on Daemon. That's how it feels. And now he's done something stupid and crazy, and they're like, oh my god!
It's kind of nuts that we're like, I guess that's what they were saying to him at the small council meeting, like,
you've just left him.
You've just let your brother just disappear, take over Dragonstone,
steal a dragon egg, and now get married. Oh, it's a pretty, it's kind of like a Spyro egg.
It's like the Harry Potter egg.
Oh. No, we don't do ma.
Your occupation of this island is at an end. You're to relinquish the dragon's egg, disband your army, banish your whore.
Yep. Yeah, you says it was his wife, it's his whore.
Where is the king? I don't see him.
Well, maybe his
Grace would never lower himself to entertain such a mummer's farce.
Sir Crispin, wasn't it?
Sir Crispin Cole, my prince.
Ah, yes, apologies. I couldn't recall.
Perhaps my prince recalls when I knocked him off his horse.
Yo! No! Obviously did a little bit of damage there 6 months ago.
I'm simply keeping with the traditions of my house, the same as my brother did for his heir.
Those traditions are for the true-born children of royalty, not for bastards fathered on a common whore.
Oh.
And what of you, men of the City Watch? Aiding the prince in his treason?
The king made me their commander. They are loyal to me.
Yeah, you've left it a little bit late to try and sway them now.
I know, just a wee bit.
Don't drop the egg, it might crack!
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
Yo, hey!
Them's fighting words. Hand.
If I was her, I would jump over the side with a rope. Just get out of there.
I wonder if Otto was a good swordsman.
There's a Poochie hanging about.
Yeah, come on, are you trying to tell me they didn't take any dragons of their own?
Well, this is the dragon he got banished on. And he's still being fed! Look, he's adorable! So where's your dragon then? Surely it's gonna be like a fisticuffs.
All of you, sheathe the steel.
That's it, you've just declared war. I declare thumb war!
That's the way that they should just decide everything,
like
just about thumb war. National Thumb War Championships.
Oh, is there another dragon? There's definitely something!
Oh!
Girl!
I knew they'd have their own. Screw you!
Well, they're looking confused as to why she's there.
Yeah, because she's smart enough to realise that she can't just let...
Yeah, you can't just turn up knowing that he has a dragon.
Yep.
Hey, bro!
And I mean, he stole her little brother's egg.
Gotta say, you'd be no brother of mine after that. I'd kick your ass. Everyone, part like you're parting the sea. Let her through. She's gonna have some words.
Well, that's her uncle, not her brother.
Daemon?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's the king's uncle. King's brother, sorry.
Oh, Jesus, keep getting mixed up. Yeah, so start paying rent, uncle.
Tubi maneri, Nike de Niklas. Treptan li dawor.
Well, then get divorced and then get married. Can they do that?
I'm sure they can. And out of all the other eggs?
Oh, for God's sake, she's not even pregnant! Oh.
I'm right here, Uncle. The object of your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
I don't think he hates you, though.
No, he's got no problem with her at all.
Yeah, I think he likes her.
That's why he gave her the necklace. Like, he won't touch her. He's like, damn you, my fight isn't with you! Give the egg back, you tosser.
Funny though that he's such an angry boy when...
Really? Really? Oh! Thank you. You done the right thing.
That's a queen. Funny that he's such an angry boy when he was supposed to be heir, but only because his brother didn't have a child. You know what I mean? It's such a tangential claim that he's got.
So who does that dragon go to now then?
Back to the dragons.
Oh, okay. It's just because obviously the baby didn't make it, so it was like, who gets that dragon now? Yeah, so what was it the not-so-queen had to say about her? Oh, you're not in control, you're not this, you're not that. It's not what I just seen. Yeah, you can't do anything with her because that love, it's too strong. You can see it between them. It's his brother he's got an issue with.
It's like he's had a chip on his shoulder that his brother was king and not him. Mm-hmm. And then he had the chance that, oh, maybe I will be king. And then that got taken away. Yeah. Literally taken from him.
Aye, so he's raging. So now he's just trying to wind him up, it feels like.
Yeah, I feel like his... it was like, oh, he's going to have another kid. And then it was a boy, but then it died. And he was like, oh, this is my chance.
Mm. Well, he already celebrated it.
Mm.
Until the king decides to reclaim his ancestral seat. His men might not put the prince's head on a spike, but what would they do with the commoner he claims he's taken to wife and made with child?
No one will harm you.
Yeah, I'm not sure that no one's going to harm her, mate.
You're safe with me, I swear it.
You are Targaryen. You can afford to play your stupid games with the king, but I cannot.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated? From what?
Fear.
Can't imagine going anywhere near him to be liberated from fear.
I know! The guy's terrifying. Oh man, I'm gonna say I was listening there and I'm like, I'm low-key struggling like to understand what she was saying. Oh. It was like so close to like gibberish for me. Like I feel so bad, but I was like, I can't understand.
It's like the thought process of every person who watches this channel.
That's why I'm glad you were commenting, because I was like, ah.
Ever since my name was read by the Archmaesters at the Great Council, I have felt Corlys Velarion's envious gaze staring at me from across the Blackwater.
You sit upon the highest seat in the realm, Your Grace.
A lot of people stare at you.
She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's to mislike?
Her age! She's 12! She'll mature. Good lord, this is like this anime. Have you heard of it? The Promised Neverland?
God. What if I was to reject Lord Corlys' proposal?
He would not be likely to take it well. I fear nothing short of a direct line to the Iron Throne would satisfy him.
I think he is considering the other girl. Her friend.
Nah.
If you truly want my unencumbered opinion...
I do.
You should wed Laena Velaryon, Your Grace.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be like, you must marry the girl.
And fix him at your side, permanently as an ally.
It does make a lot of sense, but like from a sheer just logical perspective, it makes a lot of sense.
Has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
Oh yeah, she kind of did a thing, but she got the dragon egg back.
She nailed it, to be fair.
See if you try and shout at her though. Like, woof. She didn't do anything wrong.
Your Grace.
Duh.
You disobeyed me.
Yeah.
You fled King's Landing without a word.
Yeah.
And you acted without the crown's leave.
Yeah, but I got it done though.
You are my only heir.
Oh, is that the only thing that's important?
You could have been killed.
Sometimes you just gotta get done.
Yeah. Kind of ill though. Don't be saying that. Oh, you're my only heir. No, sorry. I'm your daughter. Bit different.
Well, yeah, but same thing, different words.
A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
Yes. Well,
I sometimes forget how alike you both were.
It's not as if she does this all the bloody time.
Oh, no.
She's his mother's daughter.
Your mother's absence is a wound that will never heal. Without her, the Red Keeper's lost a warmth, and I dare say it will never recover.
Well, as soon as Cersei gets in there, it'll be nice and warm.
I struggle to realize that my daughter had so quickly become a woman grown.
Just like your new wife.
The king must take a new wife.
But she doesn't need to be 12. I'm sorry. It's just weird.
No more than I intend to replace you as heir.
Oh, that's nice.
And by marrying again, I may begin to ensure that we are better defended.
Against who?
Whomever may dare to challenge us.
I feel like he needs to be more open with her, because now she's confused, you know? What's going on?
So the point is, if she's the only heir that he has, someone could kill both of them, and then Daemon's king. Do you know what I mean? Whereas if he has another wife and more kids, then it's so much more effort for them to wipe out the entire line for it to pass to someone else. Because they need to kill him, her, the next kids. That, do you know what I mean?
Well, he needs to start, you know...
She's only 12!
No!
But that's the point. That's why it's like, you're my only heir, you need to be careful, because right now they're at their weakest.
Yeah.
Especially with Daemon.
Yeah, and he's just showed himself, you know. She might have diffused it, but he's shown himself.
Gotta get your Crusader King's brain on. Alright? Need to marry the 12-year-olds, even if they're your sister.
I have decided to take a new wife.
Really benefits him,
Is
though,
it my child?
doesn't
Is it my child? Is it my child? There's Alicent.
I intend to marry the Lady Alicent Hightower.
Oh!
Before spring's end.
Have you asked her?
Oh my god! Start throwing chairs and...
Absurdity. My house is Valerian, the greatest power in the realm.
And I am your king.
So sit down, sir.
I don't know. I need kids now. Not in freaking 3 years when you're
when she grows up.
Oh, that's disgusting. But yeah, I need kids now, okay? Your child's not of childbearing age.
You guys might want to have a little bit of a conversation, though.
She feels betrayed.
Well, congratulations.
I thought you liked Alicent. Why you don't get it?
Guys are so simple. I thought she'd be happy that you stepmom and all. That's crazy. Well, she got it done, didn't she? Oh God, complicated.
More ancient even than House Targaryen, according to some texts. But unlike the Targaryens, we were no dragon lords.
Ah, okay.
When I ascended the Driftwood throne, I knew what I wanted. So I went out and seized it.
Yeah, that's it. He's gonna betray them.
I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Who's he talking to? Daemon?
I've always thought of you and I as having been made from the same cloth.
Is he betraying him?
Littlefinger!
Yes!
Frickin' elf-looking
We're both men who have had to cut our own way through the world. We've been passed over too often.
No, you're failures and you're just jelly. That's all it is. I didn't get what I wanted.
You've heard of the troubles in the Stepstones.
Crabs are taking over. It's crazy.
Crab people, crab people.
I've been petitioning the king to send my navy into the territory.
That's disgusting.
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
War.
Being king.
He's such a nice guy, but he just doesn't seem to want to acknowledge that war happens.
Just like Ned, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I will not have Driftmark beggared while our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tourneys.
I will speak of my brother as I wish. You will not.
Good man. Good man.
We are the realm's second sons, Damon. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
I don't know, man. You seem to be the one that's struggling, so why don't you just go and do it yourself?
Because he knows that he's not enough. That he needs Damien.
That was almost my name. I was almost called Damien.
Oh. Winter is coming, crabs! Woo!
The crab people are coming!
I says to you, when she fixed his model piece, he looked at her a certain way to be like... And the sad thing is, it's all fake, because she was doing everything she could for that to happen. It's not like it was love and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But he obviously looked at it different, and you could just see the way he was looking at her.
I actually wonder if the choice was more along the lines of, if I marry her, I can have a kid straight away.
I think so.
To strengthen the line, as opposed to marrying a child who's 12.
Having
who I'll need to wait 2 years before I can...
have sex with a minor.
This is all...
House of the Dragon.
House of Dragons, right? Don't look at me.
Because otherwise this conversation will get me cancelled, and it's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows you have to wait until they're 14 before you have children with them. It's just logic.
In House of the Dragon, let me just get that in there. 16 in the UK though, because I know there's a lot of people that are like, oh, that was with a minor, but 16 in the UK you can actually dip it in. Was it in the States 18?
18 in the States, 12 in Japan.
Oh! See if that was done in Japan, he could have been getting on it. I can't even say these words.
It's as far as I remember,
disgusting.
It's 12 in Japan, like across the entirety of Japan, but each different prefecture has different ages.
What is wrong with the Japanese?
So it's like, it's older in most of them. I think maybe there's one or two that it's still 12, but yeah.
Do they think that they're not going to live very long, so they believe that they have to start younger?
No, I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's very reductive to say it's 12. I think it's like 12 if you're 13, or do you know what I mean? It's like along those lines. I know it's still messed up, but I think that's the way it is.
Well, I'm in a weird way glad that he didn't pick the other girl, but then I'm also sad that he picked girl number 1 instead of girl number 2, and then the names are
Alicent's the second girl.
Alicent or Tunt?
Alicent. Like she could be Alison, but she's Alicent. She's Alicent.
Why wouldn't you do that? Yeah, it's kind of a shame on Rhaenyra, because there was a lot going on between those two.
Yeah, I was kind of half expecting like a lesbian love story, but
I mean, maybe it could still happen. I mean, maybe what happens, right, is, and you've probably seen this on the stepdad goes with, because that's goes with the girl. No, the girl gets pregnant.
Okay.
And then pregnant woman goes with Rhaenyra.
Oh, help, stepmom, I'm stuck in the washing machine.
Yeah. That's a little bit dirty, isn't it? And then Damien, who's actually called Damon. Okay, so I like Viserys, and I think that he is one of my favourite characters in the show. I like his purity, and I like that, you know what, everyone seems to think they can walk over him, but regardless, he's just shown in that last episode that he's just like, nah, this could work, this could keep everybody happy, but I'm gonna do what will make me happy, and what he unfortunately got wrong, but thought would make his family happy.
I think he's soft.
He's very soft.
I think that's going to be his ultimate downfall, is how soft he is.
Yeah, and everyone around him seems to be too strong, you know?
Like, I know we're just getting to meet them, but I'm still like, Otto his hand. Not sure on that guy. He's kind of...
The Sam guy.
No, his hand. Otto. Alison's dad.
Right, yeah. Oh no,
There's something... There's something
about him.
There's something like little fingery about him that I don't like. The Sam guy...
He just seems
We're calling the Sam guy because he's fat. Is that what we're going?
No, because he kind of looks like Sam a little bit. You can tell he's from that same branch, you know?
He's a chunky monkey.
He's not a chunky monkey. Oh, that's not very nice. I didn't see him like that. But anyways, I think he's alright, but he's another one
he's
that
just a
seems
softie.
soft.
Yeah, just a softie.
And then you've got Dreads Man, who ultimately is just raging that now he doesn't have the power.
But he was always very like... You could tell he had a big chip on his shoulder because his wife didn't get made queen.
Yeah, like he's just outspoken. You know, so it makes sense that he'd be like, you have made the biggest mistake, Viserys. And then that's it. He's going to go join Daemon.
You know what the problem though?
Matt Damon.
Daemon has a dragon. Viserys has like a chunk of dragons.
Yeah, it's like 10 or 9.
Yeah, it's like... At the end of the day, we can still just melt you.
Yeah.
Like, what are you playing at, man?
Well,
and the big dragons, they're not like...
We're talking about it as if it's Game of Thrones, but at the end of the day, you're like, oh, well, my line is getting shorter and shorter with, like, people in my family. But at the end of the day, as you say, between the two of them, the daughter and dad, they've got all the dragons.
But I feel like his concern over his line is fine because there's like subterfuge assassinations, that kind of thing, that can kill people. But the open rebellion thing like his brother's doing just seems idiotic. And the black guy with the dreads.
He's called Dreads.
What's his actual name?
Dreads.
You don't know?
I got no clue.
No idea.
I'll go through it again and I'll write down some more names.
Get the names down.
Yeah. Because I don't like watching a show where I know 3 people's names.
Oh, you get there, don't you?
But we've only got 1 season. It's not like we've had 8 seasons to like learn. I mean, Christ. See, by the end of Game of Thrones, there were still people I didn't remember their names, but I knew.
What was Batman's name in Game of Thrones?
George.
Yeah, Georgie. Yep.
It's close to that. It starts with a.
A what?
A G.
No, it starts with a G. It's Jorah Mormont.
Jorah. See.
And Ellie.
Give me another one.
Ellie. Who was Ellie?
Oh Jesus, no idea. She was literally called Ellie.
That was Ileana Mormont. I think it was Ileana. Yeah, Ileana Mormont. The same name as
Did you enjoy my reactions to it? That's all that matters. We don't need to know their names.
What was the Red Woman called?
The Red Woman.
Oh God. I can't remember the difference between her and Grey Worm's missus. Because one of them was Melisandre and the other one's like Melisandre.
Here's something that we have been doing with House of the Dragon though. I mean, you might not have, but I do. I actually go back through and watch it.
No, I don't.
I go back through and watch it again so that when I come into the next episode, I've picked up other things as well.
Okay.
Just
brilliant.
Thanks.
Thanks.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction to House of the Dragon. Very soon we are going to have polls as to what we are going to be watching next.
Oh.
Because it's coming.
Just like Santa. All over your presents.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all in episode 3. Bye.
Peace out.
Peace out, peaches.